Hey, let's go!
Oh, head top gone. Hey YouTube and all you crazy TV fans out there, it's your boy Alex.
And I'm Dele.
And welcome back, Shoko Boy's YouTube channel where we watch, review and give our opinion on your favorite anime and TV shows.
And before we go any further, I'm gonna need you to do one thing.
What's that?
I'm gonna need you to hit that like button and subscribe so you can be the first to know when we upload new content. And you know what it is. If you don't know already, you can tell by the title. We've got Shadow and Bone episode 7.
Shadow and Bone!
Episode 6. After the revelation of the Black Heretic in episode 5, we had the confrontation between Kaz's crew, the Crows, and obviously General Kirigan and his peeps. And let's just say it was a fun standoff.
It's crazy.
Lots of action.
Yep.
But now we've got General Kirigan racing to the stag, trying to get there before Alina and the other guy. If you don't know who that is by now, go watch the other episodes. You'll find out who the other
You'll
guy
know straight away.
And then obviously we've got Nina and that Theoden. Looks like they're getting closer.
Looks like they're getting on. That's what it looks like.
And for those that don't know, this is a General Kirigan Stan account.
Yes.
We support the Black Heretic. We want to see him win. We'll see how it goes. But listen, you know we don't like to waste any time. So let's just get right into it.
Don't have to tell me twice. Let's do this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Shadow and Bone. Let's go.
Alright, so they got cars. Oh, and a gunshot. So Jasper,
yeah.
Yeah.
Alexander.
Oh.
Hey!
Hey! What, it says this is General in his heyday?
Yeah.
Let's go!
Was this one of the girls he fooled, yeah?
It looks looking that way. A Grisha hunt, like the way of it. Or is that what it is? Yeah. Don't go out there.
So we getting like a bit of a history as to why he is probably.
Yeah, maybe how he became cold. Because right now he doesn't seem like a bad guy, but then again, the first 5 episodes he didn't seem like a bad guy ever. Oh! Ah! What's your heart render?
Must be. Yeah, she must be. That's why they're like wondering why the arrows are here.
Yeah.
So he must be he must be good here then, like, because obviously the Kirigan we know would have sliced
their heads off. Yeah.
Stitching him back together. Oh, don't tempt him. I bet they kill her.
They're gonna kill her anyway.
They're gonna kill her. Oh. Don't do it, bro.
I'm begging you, please.
Oh! And he. Oh.
Oh.
Well. Come on, General, slice them, man.
Slice and dice them. Been seeing you chop up people's heads for 5 episodes. Come on.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go!
Oh, head top gone. That's the General we know. I should have done that 10 seconds ago.
You should have done that.
And people wonder why he's the way he is.
She's dead.
I thought she was the healer.
Oh.
Can you imagine that? The healer they were waiting on is the one that got stabbed up.
It's a bit peak.
The healer needs a healer.
Oh, so this is probably just after he created the fold. Yeah, it must be because Grisha are being hunted now, aren't they? Yeah. He's not gonna flee.
Flee?
For what? Wait for the king to die?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
They make things. She's got a point.
Make them fighters, yeah.
Mm.
Just like you, then you will die. Like he did. It's unpredictable.
It's getting a lecture and a half right now.
Moses feeds on us. I forbid it. Now, do you hear me?
Like he was gonna listen to her.
Hey,
He just lost someone I'm assuming he loves, so.
we found it.
Well, I mean, she did teach him how to kill. What did you think?
I
He
know,
was a
right?
nice kid. So is this when he learned about all the things that can amplify? I'm assuming. I think this is when he creates
This is
the
when
fold.
he creates the fold, yeah. Get him.
Yeah. But think about it as well, his mum's the one that gave him the idea about fleeing and then coming back with a new name. And that's
Yeah.
probably what he's been doing all this time.
You ain't got much of a choice though, right?
Hey!
General Kirigan!
What? Bows and arrows?
Oh, there's another guy.
Yeah.
We're surrounded.
Did you not hear what happened to the last one?
Well, you can't have. No head.
No head, did it?
Don't do it, man.
Your hands must go first.
Okay.
Do you think so?
Move his arms. Shoot him.
So this is probably all the people he turned into the things, the fulcrum.
It's possible.
I have no army to fight yours.
Yeah.
Remake yours as my own. Submit to
Ooh. This is
Yes.
definitely when he created the fold, yeah.
Oh, he's losing it.
Oh.
Whoa! And what, he got away with his mum.
Must have fled and then come back, right? As with his new identity. Or was that the healer?
That's gotta be Mumsy right
his
there,
mum's- She told him. Look, she sees it.
yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. So yeah, so they're obviously on the other side of the fold now.
It's 100 years before.
I made something.
Look at him marveling at his work.
General!
Alexander! Let's go!
Look at the drip,
I
man.
know, right? I said it once before, I'll say it again. I love everything that everyone's wearing in this show. Back with the crows.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh!
It's not healing on its own. I need to stitch it.
By yourself?
Get it out.
Are they gonna go all the way back? How?
Just thinking about the Kruger.
Yeah, it was it.
Conflicting interests.
Pekka!
Pick on rodents.
Yeah, yes, man.
Yeah. Guess he's squeamish. Ooh.
So why is he still looking if he's feeling squeamish though?
Ooh.
You make this a lot harder.
Okay. We're back with the lovebirds.
Alina and the other guy. Oh.
I thought you're supposed to like take a piece of it and put it Put it in your own body or something.
I think that's what the bonesmith.
The bonesmith used to do. Maybe. Yeah.
I know we obviously disagree on this. I still think she would have been better off, listening to the Bagra.
Yeah, I feel like she had a more solid plan for her. All
The
right.
stag, okay.
Maybe it might just come over. I mean, she's
gonna miss, man.
Yeah, look at her. She doesn't even know how to hold that thing. What?
Yeah, she's gonna miss.
She's not gonna shoot it.
It's gonna look directly at her and she's gonna miss and it's gonna run away.
Yeah, because she's had visions about it.
It's coming closer.
It's coming over.
I knew I was gonna say someone's gonna kill it, yeah. And
bulletproof.
I knew someone was gonna kill it. Where's Kirigan?
That animal's not meant to be.
Sorry.
Okay, come on, Kirigan. Where is he at?
Yeah, you gotta break that end. Put it out the other side. Hurry up! Hurry up! So. The Darkling!
He's gonna kill it.
Yeah, go for it. Hurry up, hurry up!
Oh,
Yes.
she protected it.
But then she left Mal, didn't she?
Can't save them, Alina.
Pick one.
The power of light,
Oh, is he inside? Okay.
not the power
Or
of
is he outside?
the trackers and portals.
I think he's outside.
Yeah, he's inside. He's inside.
Give me the staff. And I'll have my healer sent.
we both know what she's gonna do. Yeah.
Oh, for flip's sake.
Sheesh. But come on, do you think that's the only one though?
Not yet, sorry.
I am a man of my word. Healing.
That's why we love the general.
Who's only protecting this dark.
What is he eating? Gizzard.
And if I was the general, I'd have just left him to die.
Well, left Mal with it.
Yeah.
Nah, but he's been in the other position, isn't it? So that's why he's probably still got a heart somewhere.
He's just trying to kill his enemies. That's all he's trying
That
to
is literally it. It's just about his people.
do. Yeah, but Mal's not Grecian.
He's I can't even pronounce that word, so I'm not even gonna do it.
No, but he's not Shu. That's only Alina.
Nah, the other word, the word that
Oh.
our lovely viewers taught us the other day. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that word, so.
Look at that smirk. She's happy to be right. Look, she knows what he's talking about.
But what about the Kruger?
Kaz seems to me like someone who's a skeptic. Yeah. Yeah. Born skeptic.
Casper could finally use himself.
Nope. Yeah.
I said, Alina's not. She's a girl with a gift, not some savior of law. Fine. My son. Why don't I even ask? And you. And Jasper.
Okay.
My crows. Because we fought to you, Billy.
I mean, obviously, if we didn't know about the history, you would think that Kaz likes Inej in some different type of way. But obviously, I think it's just he's rescued her and he's protected
her so
her.
much.
Yeah.
He's very protective of her. You can see that. And plus, I can't blame him for being a skeptic to all this law stuff. Like, I mean, look how far he's going.
Right.
No saint.
Yeah, I understand. I understand completely.
She killed for you.
Yeah.
Hey, we ain't gonna talk about that. You just kind of
It's
brushed
just-
over it.
yeah.
Brushed over it.
I can't go back to the menagerie. You won't.
Yeah. But what about Pekka Rollins? What are you gonna do about him?
Or without a conductor, they can't make it through the fold. So
It's not like Pekka's going to make it over to the
Yeah.
other side to go find him anyway.
Transfer your gift to someone who could use it.
You can use it now.
Ooh.
oh,
General Kirigan.
still think she should have not listened to Bagra.
Consider whose life is in your hands.
You said you'd let him go.
No, he said he'd heal him.
Heal him. Yes!
Together, we can end
Bars.
So yeah, all he wants to do is protect Grisha's. But Alina's not Grisha, she's a student. To her anyway.
Mm.
No, we're not destroying the fold, we're expanding it.
What's it gonna do?
What's happening?
He's taking her powers, that's probably what he wants to do.
I don't understand. What?
Yeah. He's transferring it, yeah, to him.
Oh! Ah!
Oh!
Ah!
Bedford. Bridge the gap.
Ah!
You should now have full access to all.
What?
So he's basically made her a slave.
My power.
But now I control it.
General!
Oh!
Look at his smile, look at him.
Wow.
To be that person he has, but are you sure you could join something?
Yes.
Most of this when you were busy hiding things. My note becomes same as my
The goat.
Not to them off in the crowd. Just has a point. Arkham system was complicated and the work was chaotic. No one will blame me for missing a count. Jess.
Jazz?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, he must have set up that explosion.
Appreciate the irony in
Yeah, maybe
Oh
he
no,
did.
did they need that thing and it blew up?
Yeah, that's Arkham's the conductor's
train.
Yeah.
And it blew up.
Someone blew it up.
Alright. What a bomb. Ivan.
Ivan, yeah.
That's his name.
The Heartrender. So what does his boyfriend do then? Maybe he's a healer or something like that.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't feel sorry for her. She should listen to the bad girl. That looks so grim.
It looks so bad.
Genya.
Kenya.
She tried to warn.
I need to get back to the king about Kirigan.
The king doesn't care.
His affection's quite serious.
Yeah, we know why.
Yeah.
The queen can find out. I don't want her exposed to the king's contagion.
Oh, that's a takeover.
Yep. Kirigan's making his move.
In his move.
I told you, man.
You're a spider.
Yep.
I tried to warn you.
She did.
Be careful of powerful men. You should have included devious women. And letters come out. You never sent them.
Yep.
I had no choice, except that you did. And you chose to betray our friendship.
Friendship.
Choosing friendship over survival was not a luxury I could afford. No one
Yeah.
can be an outsider struggle to survive, and it's no excuse.
Well, look at you. You chose
Yeah.
friendship over.
Listening to the bad girl.
Exactly.
I'm not going to let it go. She's been too gullible, man.
Nothing more.
That's cross on general. Not the same general who tried to, oh yeah, kill us all. We aren't prepared for another fight.
So you're not going to take another run at Alina? And you're really willing to let a million
A million Kruger.
Kruger.
Look at Jasper.
Yeah.
I can't do it without you. The same lessons bit one. And you made your position perfectly clear.
So all you want is to cross the fold.
But it never progressed.
Do you believe him?
No.
Of course not.
It's a million Kruger.
And his club.
And his club.
Yeah. And Pekka.
Yeah, safety away from peccaronis. Nah, he's not gonna give that up.
We took
Damn.
The other guy. No, it's Kirigan.
Let's go.
times that I have to tell you, I remember you are a child.
Yeah.
And she needs a push. Take away my shit. And I still have something. Patience.
Well, he's been waiting.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can wait. Meanwhile, you will grow old.
Look him. Even the camera spanning into him. He's starting to sink
starting
in.
to realize. Well, you already got like 100 years of her anyway.
She'll realize that she has only one equal. There are no others like her.
Dark Leader! Look him.
Look at him.
I'm not going to kill you.
You'll kill yourself.
I don't need to. The bars. Look at the walk off. Look at the walk off.
Look him. Shut up, Mal.
You can help.
Ah.
Yeah,
He's
the
walking.
cane,
You look fine.
Oh, I look more than fine.
The drip.
Get him from the checkpoint and onto the skip.
No one is ever going to believe I'm that old.
You chose.
The goat. Was that the goat? Yeah, it was
It's
the
a goat.
Yo, this guard wants an early death.
It's gonna wake up. That is nothing. Oh,
Hey!
Kirigan.
Oh.
Ooh. Couldn't he at least like trim that off before he put it in or that?
Yeah, to be honest, what lies has he told her? He ain't told her a lie.
Well, he did say he was a descendant of the Black Heretic, yeah, see.
I mean, he kind of is a descendant. In theory.
In theory, he's a descendant of himself, don't they? Come on.
Did you want to tell half the truth about that?
I told you he didn't
I mean,
believe in
yeah.
that king. I told you.
I can't blame him for that. That kid needed to go.
Hey.
Dog Alina!
Instead, you making this.
Don't really give it time. He's a patient man, like he said to
you got
man.
patience. They got hundreds of years to work out.
I know. I look amazing for my age. Well, have you told her?
Oh, them lies there. He's not gonna tell her he escaped though, is he?
I wouldn't.
Everyone will see that I'm a person.
I doubt very much they'll notice your feet.
I'm guessing it doesn't
Yeah,
hurt.
that's
Oh, it's not on board.
Here we go. Round 2.
We knew it. Another great episode.
Yeah. I mean,
A lot happened.
what else can I say? I know. 2 words. General
Kirigan.
Our guy. The Black Heretic.
Yep, Alexander himself.
The Darkling.
Yep.
The man of many names. Yeah, he's just...
Done it again.
we could see where it was going.
Yeah, we knew that.
As soon as episode 6 ended, and we found out that I can't remember his name, but basically Genya's guy that has an infatuation with her or whatever,
Yeah.
found out that he could kind of track her. We knew as soon as they found the stag, they were gonna lead
Definitely.
the general, Ivan, Zoya, your girl Zoya, to the stag.
And we knew, obviously we were looking forward to the kind of battle between them, the race, the stag, but come on,
it wasn't much of a race.
We
though.
knew General was going to come out and something. He's got more firepower, he just has it, he's smarter than them. They're 2 gullible kids, unfortunately, and he's been alive for much longer than they have. He's seen a lot of things, a lot of strategy, and she just, look, my respect for Alina keeps dropping, unfortunately, but
She's gullible, man.
Yeah.
I know the way this story's been written, it's meant to make us feel you know, sympathy for all the things that Alina's gone through, you know.
Warm and fuzzy inside,
leading up to now. But you know what? I don't.
Nah.
I don't.
None of us do.
So, you know, I mean, she's put herself in this position. She's got to get herself out of it. That's all I can say. I'm not feeling sorry for her. Well, I mean, to be honest, let's talk about this episode. What I did like about this episode is we got a glimpse of General Kirigan's past.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was about time of seeing it from other people's point of views. Found out that, you know, he didn't start off like, you know, how he is now. All he ever wanted to do was protect the Grisha, but the first king, or whatever that king's name was, he helped them win the war, and the king turned on him because of how powerful he saw Grishas are. Obviously, you've got people with, as the bagger put in that past thing, who practice small science, they have the ability, and people who don't have that are going to quite naturally fear you, right? So obviously he would, as a first guy, and his little army crew got sliced and diced. They said the king wanted him to fear the king, right?
Yeah.
But right now, as it stood, the king fears
him and all of them, yeah.
So obviously we got to see at that point in time there was no army. The Grecians weren't people who fought. So basically, General is the reason. He's the reason they couldn't fight. Like Genya said,
with the bulletproof.
They're his army. So you know. I completely understand his heart render.
Yeah.
Who, by the looks of it, is someone he loved at the time was killed, and then he created the fold. I'm sure someone in the comments will tell us, because I've forgotten, but obviously he looked into something that Bagger told him not to, and he just
the archives.
Yeah, he used the fold. He said some spell or whatever, which he obviously couldn't control. Create the fold. Him and Bagger fled, and then they came back, you know, later on when the king had died, but obviously the decree for the Black Heretic still stands, as Mao said. But yeah, I mean, it was a really good kind of glimpse for us to see.
It was a short, but it was a good origin story that explained a lot of the reasons, his motivations for what he's doing in the present day as well.
Yeah.
I think what makes a good villain, and in this case he is the villain, right? I think what makes a good one is a villain that doesn't think he is one. You know, from his point of view.
Yeah, I think so too.
From his point of view, he's the hero of the story.
Yeah, you're right. The best villains are the villains who, in their story, they're the hero.
They're the hero.
He's trying to protect the Grisha. And unfortunately, there's casualties. Like, you know what it is. Like, it's war. Casualties of war. People die, man.
People
you know,
die.
so you just gotta go on there. Obviously, we got a bit of a glimpse at Genya, and how she's been waiting, biding the time to get the king killed. And obviously, General's making his move.
Yeah.
Which I said from episode 2, I was like, this
no
General
way,
does
no
not
way he's
respect
gonna
this
stay
king.
there.
He
Yeah.
don't respect this king. The king that isn't Grisha. There's just no way. So obviously, he started to make his move. The only question I've got from this episode is, where the heck was the bag, bro? She dipped.
She dipped. She's gone somewhere.
And then obviously, we haven't even touched on Alina and that nasty little what is it, horns in her chest, in her collarbone.
Man,
every time I see it, I'm just like, ugh. Like,
I still don't understand, why didn't he just trim it? He could have fouled down those tips, man. He didn't need that, because he didn't even use all the antlers. And this is just a little pet peeve from me.
Even thinking about it though,
it's gross.
Yeah. But again, I like the little confrontation between him and Mao.
Yeah.
Mao took it for granted, as a lot of the, subscribers and the commenters have told us. Mao took it for granted, and in the books he did take it for granted. Didn't pay attention, as someone said in the previous comments, that it wasn't until I guess she got her powers that he started to take notice and get a bit jealous. So obviously we're not really getting the jealousy from this. We haven't read the books. I don't know how that ends, and no spoilers, please. But
if he really wanted her in that way, and obviously he does, but if he really did, he would have made this move years ago.
And he didn't.
And he didn't. And now she's something more than she was before. And you know, just like you said, there's definitely been a difference between show Mal and the book Mal, according to what our audience are saying in the comments. But the one thing that I can say is consistent is that he definitely feels a bit troubled here. He's troubled by it.
I was just gonna say he's a bum.
He's a bum, man. Yeah, he's a bum. He's a bum.
That's what I was gonna say.
And he's troubled by it in terms of you know, the old Alina that he's always had to protect and everything like that. She's not that same woman anymore. So.
I mean, if I was gonna take a wild guess, I would imagine that at the end of the next episode, there's gonna be like some sort of coming of age of Alina where she starts to realize that, you know, she doesn't need protection from anyone, and she's gonna kind of start to do her own, come into her own and stuff like that. But I mean, we ain't even touched on the crows who've managed to crawl back onto the
somehow, some way,
and they're just in the line of trouble. So I mean, I'm really looking forward to this next episode, the season finale.
Yeah.
And obviously we'll talk about that once we watch that episode. But as for this episode, if you've been following us from episode 1, you know we get into the awards.
Gotta do it.
It's going. I mean, I feel like we're probably gonna be like 2 for 2 at least. On
I think we'll be 2 for 2. Yeah.
But you know, who's your MVP?
Damn, this is a MVP. You know, this is a. What am I kidding? You know who it is? It's General Kirigan, alright? He's gonna get the MVP. He has to. We saw the origins. We saw the come up. We see where he is now. He made it. He ambushed the crew in terms of Alina and Mal. The double trouble.
Yeah.
Managed to snip off that stag's head. Took Alina's power for himself. He's got her under wraps. Obviously Mal, he escaped somewhere, but you know, Kirigan's that type of guy where he likes to have everything under control at the moment. And sure, Mal, he snuck into the skiff. We'll have to see what happens there with the next episode. But currently as it is, everything's falling into play.
Yeah.
He's killing off the king. He's quarantined off the queen. He's got Alina's power. He's got a chance to get Alina back into his pocket. Things are good.
Yeah.
He's got to take the MVP. Obviously, he's our favourite character throughout all of this anyway, so you know it kind of makes sense to give it to him. But yeah, that's it.
You know what? I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna have to disagree with you for the MVP.
Okay.
Who
you gonna go with?
You know I'm going with General Kirigan. There ain't no one else with no MVP.
Yeah.
There ain't no one else. I mean, mainly for most of the reasons you said. Easy MVP. But can we just take a moment to like appreciate he's just leveled up. Like, he was living on the side of a village in a cottage.
In a cottage somewhere.
Yeah, with those, I don't even know what you call those that hairstyle of like muttons or whatever. Like
the mullet.
Yeah, the mullet. Yeah. That wasn't working for him.
It wasn't working for him. Now he's slick back.
He got rid of that slick back. He's got the beard. He's swagged up. He's leveled up. He's got the drip, the kefta, all in black. He's swagged out. He's living in the little palace which he created.
He's got an army.
He's got an army.
His mum can't tell him nothing no more. Like this, what's the life?
Yeah, he's just like we said a couple of episodes. I can't remember what episode it is. He's been living for 100 years. He's managed to get on the other side of the void, get back, and obviously people forgot who he is. You know, he had to swag up and get rid of that mullet, and living under a new name, under the king. And like you said, he's making his move. I always knew he didn't like respect that king, and got rid of that king, off with his head.
Off with the king's head.
And moving on to try to make his move. Alina's his slave at the moment. They're rolling into the fold, and like you said, his plan is going to action. Like, you know, he's put out like 100-year plan and it's coming to fruition.
It's coming to fruition.
And like he said to Mal, he's patient guy. He's clearly patient. He's working. He's giving Mal the bars. He's like, you know, he can wait. Look, what a flex. Yeah. He tells Mal, look, I don't need to kill you. Time will do that.
Time will do it for me.
What a flex.
That's bars right there.
What a flex. And that, I think those words in itself dug deep into Mal, because Mal's started to realize he's just a normal guy, bro. He's like any guy now. He ain't special, and that's unfortunately, right. We've got a situation here where General Kirigan sees Alina as special, but I always get the vibe as it's like his special little pet, like he wants to keep close. Like, remember what I said a couple of episodes, I think it was episode 2, where like he wants to control everything. Because remember the thing we always say off camera, where she will stay with me.
She'll stay with me.
So like he likes to keep everything in his control. So I definitely see that. And then you've got Mal on the other side, where like he just neglected her.
Yeah.
But you've got two guys that are kind of protective in their own little way of her.
But at the same time, they're polar opposites as well. It's like,
So to me, it's leading up to this part where you're gonna see she's gonna break out into her own, like we said. But as for MVP, it's the General Kirigan, aka Alexandra, aka the Black Heretic, aka the Man of Mystery, the Man of Many Names, the Man in Black, our guy, General Kirigan.
No brainer right there.
Alright, so biggest L, who you going with?
Biggest L, Alina.
I ain't surprised, I ain't mad at you.
Alina.
Mad at you.
Okay, this starts from the end of episode 5, right?
Yeah.
She gets the revelation that Alexander, her precious Alexander, is not who she thought he was,
Yeah.
Bagger tried to clue her up, give her the game, tell her what's going on. Listen, I've got a team waiting for you. They'll look after you, they'll keep you away from Alexander, you'll be fine. What did she do? She chose to go with her own instincts, and look where she's ended up now. That was her first mistake. Second mistake, she ran away from the crows. I mean, obviously, maybe they wanted to still sell her off for $1 million.
Listen, if she stayed with those crows, she would have got caught by it.
I don't know, and Nedge looked like she was going to make sure that didn't happen. I mean, Jasper and Kaz would have definitely sold her off, but I think they probably would have listened to her, Nedge. Anyway, third mistake. She thought her and Mal could find out where they knew where the stag was, but they thought they could outmaneuver the Black Heretic and get to the stag first. Sadly mistaken. And the final mistake was letting down that light barrier for Mal. And that was the biggest one of them all. You had the chance to amplify your own powers and, not just be on equal footing against a Black Heretic, but probably be even more powerful than him, stop him, be able to get rid of the fold by yourself, emancipate the people. But no, she chose to go in a different direction, and look where she is. So she gets the L. Easy L. Who you gonna go with?
Just before I'm going, I'll talk about it in a second. I'm gonna go with Alina. She's biggest L for me. Most of the reasons, pretty much all the reasons you said. Like, when you have like the cheat code to something, and you don't take it,
you don't use it.
That's basically what's happened with the Bagra. She just didn't listen. Like, I don't understand. Like I said, I don't feel sorry for her. All the mistakes she's done, put on herself. She's been gullible pretty much from episode 2.
Very gullible.
Racking up body counts.
And Mal.
Not in a good way, in a bad way. She's adding the deaths. I mean, obviously she's now General Kirigan's slave. One thing you touched on actually that made me realize, like, I don't feel the stag that's the only stag.
You feel like there's another one?
I feel like there's another one because I remember, if I remember correctly, I just remember Mal talking about the different stags, and he was saying it was alone, but it seemed like there was a bit of a herd. So I'd imagine there's another one. And also, I just feel like we were teased a bit with Alina and touching the stag, right? And then obviously the stag died. So I do feel that that's something we'll see, if not in the next episode, maybe in a future season. But like you said, letting the barrier down and not killing that stag and letting the general kill the stag, and then now she's got the antlers in her collarbone. I mean, just that look in itself is an L for
It's
me.
an L, straight
So,
up.
obviously feeling tricked by Genya. She's just
gullible all around, man.
she's just
been
taking
gullible
hits
the
from
whole
everyone.
time.
So you know, if it's not getting someone killed, it's someone tricking us. So,
Yeah.
man, I don't know what else to say. But let's move on to the next award. The I Forgot You Were Even in This Episode, also known as the Andrew Wiggins Award. Who you going with?
I'm gonna go with Bagua. I mean, she made appearances in the past, but that's the past.
Yeah.
The whole of the present day arc of this episode, she was nowhere to be found. So I'm gonna go with her, and I really feel like it was kind of a missed opportunity. Maybe we'll see her in the next episode. We'll probably see her in the season finale.
Yeah.
But it was a missed opportunity to probably get her included in this episode and see some more dialogue between her and her son, which the dialogue between them in episode 5 was fantastic. It was probably one of the best pieces of dialogue that we got in that episode, to be honest. So it would be nice to see them go at it again.
Yeah.
And the same with this episode, that back and forth that we had with them in their little Grisha Cove or whatever you call it. that type of back and forth and the juxtaposition of their mentality towards what Grishas are and what they should be doing. I really want to see that again. But yeah, she's going to get the Andrew Wiggins Award this time around. Who are you going to go with?
I'm gonna make it 3 for 3, clean sweep. Woo! I'm gonna go with Bagram. She was, I think, midway after the antlers went into Alina. She was high on my list for the Andrew Wiggins Award. Because I mean, where is she?
Where is she?
Like, we ain't seen her. Well, like I said, we only saw her in the past, and her son's got Alina.
Yeah.
And she's not showing up to help him or anything. Well, I think she's scared, right? But she's dipped. She's like going out of there. She's like, nah, I'm not involved.
She's probably thinking the same thing we're thinking. You stupid girl, you stupid.
Well, she is stupid for not listening to her. So it's all a bit mad, really. That's just all I can really say. I feel like if you got a glimpse of Nina, I probably would have said, "Where's Nina?
Yeah,
Where's Nina?"
Nina?
Like, we ain't seen in this episode. But yes, easy Bagra. But yeah, that wraps up the awards from us for episode 7. Like always, guys, thank you for all the comments, for all the info, filling us in, and then for refusing to not allow spoilers to ruin this for us.
Yep.
Really appreciate it. But like always, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you be the first to know when we upload the final episode of Shadow and Bone, the season finale. So hit that subscribe button. But until next time, peace.
Peace.